Hello everybody, my name is Aaron aka Pulling Teeth and welcome back to PTW. We are fresh off the heels of PTW Famous Last Words last night, where we saw every single championship change hands. And ladies and gentlemen, we are starting this evening with a special contest between two of the former champions. And here we have former tag team champion RVD. RVD and Kane had a hell of a run as tag team champs. No one could take that away from them. They did amazingly. And Kane's actually accompanying RVD to ringside today as RVD goes one-on-one with the now former World Heavyweight Champion, the Joker. And the Joker is accompanied by two members of the Brothers in Pain. They have followed him. Darby and Finn have followed him to the ring. But conspicuous by his absence is the icon Sting. Curious where Sting is right now. I mean, the Brothers in Pain have had a rough go about it recently. They've been struggling to get out of the blocks and they've sort of been on a run of bad luck. Maybe Sting's feeling that. Standing moonsault from RVD already. But let's see if Joker can start getting a little bit more momentum back onto the Brothers in Pain side of things. Look at this, RVD. Kick to the back of Joker's head, taking him down. Kane looking on menacingly from ringside. And RVD motor lock. Joker's able to get out of it though pretty quickly. Goes for a bicycle and misses. Joker's going to be finding this strange. It's been a while since he's been opener of the card. He's been used to being the main event recently. Powerbomb from RVD stacks him up high, but a quick kick out from the Joker. Still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a sort of Royal Rumble type match, to be fair, but nowhere near. Oh my god, wait, before we get onto that, Joker with the killing joke pile driver already. 2 minutes 15 in, he's not messing around. He doesn't even go for the pin. God, he gets kicked in the face there, but as I was saying, we have a sort of mini Royal Rumble of sorts, an 8-man Royal Rumble main event this evening. Finn throws a chair into the ring, and that will give the winner a future title opportunity of their choosing. Any title they can go for, any title they're eligible to fight for, they can challenge for it at any time they choose. They just have to pre-announce when they're doing it. It's not quite like other certain contracty type wins, where you can just do it at any time you see fit. This thing you do at least have to say when you're doing it. But here we go. RVD's got that chair. Shot to the ribs of the Joker, but Joker with a big bicycle kick takes RVD down. We can't think about the main event. We still have to get through this match first. Big crossbody from the Joker. One. Just a one count and RVD's out of it. And remember, both these guys have been incredibly dominant recently, and they've had one big fail, to be fair. Both men lost their championships at Famous Last Words this past Sunday. In very different kinds of matches. The tag team match was a bit more competitive. Joker kind of got squashed. So Joker's got a lot to prove here. But you got to think, for RVD, a win over a former world champion might move him up the rankings quite considerably for the world championship. 5-star! RVD's thinking the same thing, but Joker no-sold it. Joker's back up. Where are all these chairs coming from? I don't know where he's keeping them. Joker seems to forget the fact that, you know, this company has no disqualifications. I think he just does it to confuse his opponents. Kind of works. Cover. One. Just a one count. Oh, spin kick for RVD, but he misses. But he landed all of those. So Joker up, gets raked to the eyes. And again. Wait, caught his arm into an arm bar. That was impressive. Led him into a bit of a false sense of security there. But RVD was straight out. A chair shot to the back of the head. That was nasty. Stands Joker back up. Pokes to the eyes again. Oh! Got caught that time. Rolling thunder from RVD. The whole effing show. Swing and a miss with the chair. But he lands with those kick combinations. It's interesting seeing RVD in singles competition here in PTW. He almost got a victory there. Since the start of PTW, RVD's been pretty much exclusively a tag team competitor. A hell of a way, baptism by fire, I suppose. Big low blow there from the Joker. Vintage Joker offense, to be fair. Oh, thrown to the floor in his own corner. So there with his Brothers in Pain. And Joker's got another chair. And RVD's saying bring it. RVD's just stood there waiting for it. catches Joker coming in. Multiple kicks to the ribs and to the head. Stands him up. Go behind and a spinning back kick to the back of the head. Hook just gets jabbed. Caught, kicks low. That'll bring anybody down. And this is to be a regular thing in this match where Joker starts swinging a chair and RVD swinging kicks. Rob, 5-star frog splash. Joker's not getting up after that one. Is this all she wrote? 1, 2. Oh no, Joker kicked out. I thought that was it. But Joker managed to kick out of the 5-star. This is a better showing for Joker than he had against Law at the pay-per-view. Rolling thunder again from RVD. Caught and another low blow. Standing back up. Oh nope, kick straight to the head. RVD with another 5-star. Dragging the Joker out now. Is he going to go for a pin? Yes, he is. 1, 2. No, another kick out from the Joker. Thrown to the floor. What's Rob thinking here? What's Rob thinking? A Asai moonsault from RVD. And an Integuri. Joker though straight back up. Grabs another chair. Caught. Victory roll for some reason on the floor. Wait. Killing joke. Pile driver on the floor to Rob Van Dam. Bicycle kick. Joker stands him up. Wait. RVD. RVD with the killing choke pile driver to Joker. His own move and gets slapped in the face for it. These guys are pulling out so many chairs. I did not know we had that many chairs hidden under the ring. Oh god, big facebuster on the pile of chairs. Again, and again onto the pile of chairs. This is getting brutal. Is there something personal with these two that we don't know about? Or is this just both men really wanting to prove that they can still go for it? Wait, killing Joe power driver onto the chair. Drags him out and a cover from Joker. 1, 2. RVD kicked out. Joker might be going for it again, but gets backdropped to the floor. Rob off the ropes. Diving senton over the ropes. I forgot what the technical term for that move is. He'll come to me at some point. But RVD just got stabbed in the head with a fork and I think he's bleeding. Yeah, RVD is bleeding quite badly actually. Victory roll again on the floor. Oh god, look at the blood. Joker really hit something there with that fork. That's messed Rob up. And Rob's getting desperate. He's throwing more victory rolls on the floor and throwing kicks that are just not landing. I would imagine Kane's looking concerned, but you know, mask, difficult to tell. But kick to the ribs and the strike competition now. Back and forth between Rob and the Joker, but RVD, big roundhouse, gets the better of it. Rob's thinking he's got to put this away. 5-star. But Joker's up. Joker's up, but he walks right into Rob's facebuster. Joker though back up as Rob takes a second to catch his breath. Spinning back kick, and Joker's up again. He goes back to the fork, trying to open him up even more. Oh god, got caught right into that. I don't know what Joker was going for there. Rolling thunder from RVD. Joker straight up. Joker's got him up. Airplane spin. Airplane spin to Rob. He could quit here. He doesn't though. Joker looks like he's starting to get gassed. Rob with those kicks. And a cover. 1, 2. Is this it? It is! RVD just beat the former world champion. He kicked him to death. I think that last shot must have knocked Joker out cold. But the whole effing show, Mr. Tuesday Night, RVD just put down the former world champion, the Joker. Joker, that was something else, man. Joker's he's on a roll right now, and not a good one. Is it the opposite of a roll? He's in a slump. That's the terminology I'm looking for. Joker is apparently in a slump at the minute. 2 major losses, back-to-back shows. That can't be good for him, but it's fantastic for RVD. RVD clearly moving up the rankings. Interested to see how his association with Kane is going to progress from there. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have a women's tag team contest. Recently, we've seen the formation of a bit of a tag division building in the women's division over there. We've noticed a few partnerships forming recently. So we've been thinking about maybe, just maybe, bringing in a women's tag team championship. It's not yet confirmed, but the two teams that we've got coming up next would both be viable contenders to go for the women's tag team championships if we do so decide to bring those in. I think this next match could be a long way in deciding whether we go for that or not. So stay right where you are, folks. Women's tag team action coming up next. Here we go, folks. Women's tag team competition. And a pretty important match, to be honest. If we're thinking about bringing women's tag team titles here, these two teams could really go a long way in making us go, you know what, yeah, we're going to do it. This could be a massive decider on whether we want to bring a championship in for that. But the first team here this evening, a team that recently formed out of mutual respect from facing each other. That old chestnut, it's B. Priestley and Liv Morgan. You missed their saga recently. It was an interesting one, going for the women's championship. Neither of them quite made it, but they're taking on a team that know each other incredibly well, a team of veterans. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Lita and Trish Stratus, maybe the faces of the women's division from the early noughties, shall we say. Yeah, probably around 2000 was when they started to make it big, so yeah, from the early noughties. And here we go, referee calls for the bell, and Trish and Liv Morgan are starting things off. Bit of a dream match, to be fair. Certainly a dream match probably for Liv. Forearm to the face though from Trish, and a slap, dropping her, and goes for a sharpshooter already. And just to escape it does Liv. Throws Trish into her corner. But Trish, not afraid, gets taken out of the knee. Shining Wizard, modified. Liv looked like she was going for something, but didn't manage to get the momentum built up there. Goes for another drop kick to the knee, but Trish just zones her and tags in Lita. Forearms being thrown, snap suplex from Lita. Trish drags her out, and Lita goes for a single leg Boston Crab. Liv now retreating, tags in B. B and Lita are B and Lita are legal. That's really not easy to say. Multiple knees to the face to Lita. And now forearm straight to the chin, goes for more of them. Lita throwing a lot of forearms, and B's responding in kind with knees. Sends her up. Off the ropes goes B. Spinebuster, sit out variant from Lita, but a kick out very quickly. Snapmare. Stands her back up. Oh, zoned her with that drop kick there. Throwing off into the corner. What's interesting is we've got two sort of new faces of the women's division versus two of the most famous faces of the women's division. Brutal DDT. Very brutal DDT there. Oh, B. Priestley's dragging Trish Stratus now to the centre of the ring and goes for an ankle lock on Trish. Somewhat surprising, but Trish kicks a leg out of B to escape it, and here we go. Forearm for forearm, back and forth. These two women go. Trish gets the better of the exchange. Sends her up, go behind. Reverse. No. Nice rumble style elbows there. Tag into Liv. Tag back into Lita. Liv and Lita are legal. Hey, said it right first time there. Here we go, camel clutch there from Lita, but Liv's able to escape it. The ropes again in the kitchen sink, back into that camel clutch. Lita's got a plan. No, Liv is able to escape it. Oh, poison rana from Lita out of nowhere. Rolls her over at a cover, one. Just a one count. Scoop slam there from Liv, and Liv's pissed. They're just ramming Lita's head into the mat. And now back and forth with the forearms they go. Hitting each other square in the nose. Liv gets the better of that one, tags into B. Stands her up, goes for a drop kick, but no, just zoned. But there, takes out the knee. And B's going to follow up into an ankle lock again. It's down to Lita. Lita counters the same way as Trish did. Lita was watching. But twist still, fate from Lita. And a cover. One. No, just a one count and a kick out pretty quickly. But back to those knees. These knees are incredibly dangerous. Off the ropes, and again with a PK this time. B. Priestley's got incredibly dangerous kicks. Incredibly dangerous knees. I believe, as the old adage once said, it's well-educated feet. Very bizarre terminology, but there we go. Trish throws a forearm, connects flush there, square on the jaw and a powerbomb. Now working the leg for the sharpshooter. B's not having any of that. B's straight in there to break that up. Just clocks Trish, who stays up. Liv throws one as well. Now Liv with an octopus stretch. Lita doesn't appear to be worried, but tag into B, tag into Lita. Double team for Trish and Lita, double suplex. Go behind, slam down. Stood up and big drop kick. Front drop kick style there from Lita. Both go for forearms, both miss. B, running drop kick in the corner, drops Lita down. Stands her up, go behind, but Lita escapes it. Nice kangaroo style kick there from Lita to escape that. Oh, but gets kicked in the head for her trouble. Cover in the ropes. Runs up back into the ropes again. B not going for a move, goes to tagging a partner. Keeping each other fresh, smart, but Liv walks right into a twist of fate. And a cover. B's right there to break it. Trish finally decides to try and get in, but didn't stay for long. Running head scissors there from Liv. Bit of misdirection from B and Liv there. Tagging to Trish, tagging to B. Double drop kicks, but Lita connected to B. Slap to Liv's face. Code breaker. There's the face buster there from Liv. Gets caught. Trish just about recovered there. Goes for a drop kick of her own. Doesn't land. And a clothesline attempt. And here we go. Back and forth. These two women. Forearms to the jaws. Dragged out. Cover from B after the forearms. Smart. Could have knocked out. We've already seen Joker got pretty much knocked out cold by some kicks from RVD earlier. Big clothesline there from Trish. And working the leg. Seems to be a bit of a strategy of Trish's. All four women in the ring now. Look up. Wait, spinning back suplex from Lita and a powerbomb from Trish. Leg drop to follow up. Nope. Lita went high. Oh, Liv went low and Liv caught her. Liv caught her with a face buster. Liv caught her with the Jersey face buster and just knocks Lita out cold with it. Someone needs to check on that woman. My God. Is she okay? Good Lord, ladies and gentlemen, that was impressive from these four women. I've got to say, I'm kind of coming round to a women's tag team division. You know what? We're going to announce it right now. Next week, we're going to have another two female teams go 2-on-2 against each other, and the winners of that will take on Liv and B. In a few weeks' time, to determine the first ever PTW Women's Tag Team Championships. I'm looking forward to that one. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next we have a freeway contest. And this freeway contest is going to be the start of something for the junior heavyweight division. An idea that was brought forward by a loyal viewer who has stated that the junior division gets kind of overlooked here at PTW, and I agree with them. So this idea was pitched where we have a freeway contest in the junior division coming up next, and the person who is pinned or submitted in that is taken out of the equation, and the other two people will go on to face each other next week. The winner of that will get a PTW Junior Heavyweight Championship match against the new champion Johnny Gargano in the future coming weeks. So stick around for that one, but the freeway contest, folks, is coming up next. And here we go, folks, freeway competition. This is not so much about winning, this is more about surviving. You just do not want to lose. If you don't lose, you make it through to next week's singles contest, which will be a number one contenders match. But ladies and gentlemen, the three participants in this junior heavyweight freeway, the former junior heavyweight champion Xavier is in there. He is also taking on the giant, the 7'4" Andrew Everett. And Crazy Steve is in there as well. So Crazy Steve making his return here to PTW. Andrew Everett, though, with a nice little move there. The big dog. It's interesting that he's in the junior division, but we don't want to tell him we actually weighed in before the show. Don't announce that to him, guys. Don't tell him. Here we go, arm wringer. Arm wringer that into a nice submission from Xavier. The Junior Heavyweight Championship match almost didn't make it on to Famous Last Words. Very interesting, but it almost didn't. And it might have been maybe the match of the night. Arguably the match of the night. Thrown off the ropes. A big DDT from Xavier. Throws Andrew Everett into a corner and a double stomp to Crazy Steve. Xavier tried to dictate the pace here. And shot there. And nice Crazy Steve with the submission there to Andrew Everett. Sort of a spinning slap attempt from Steve from the looks of it. Dragging him out now. Steve sits him up and running knees to the face, but Xavier's straight up. Everett now kicks Steve down. Off the ropes. No, back and forth to go. Crazy Steve and Andrew Everett. Big strike drops him. Xavier's up top, but decides against it. Oh, power bomb! I think Steve might be going for a Hurricane Rana, but got caught. And Andrew Everett gets caught back into that submission again from Xavier. Interesting that Crazy Steve broke it up. I would have thought that maybe he just let it happen. But apparently not. Maybe they do just want to win. Oh, good lord. That was a bad landing for Xavier there. Double team attempt. Nice. Dropping Everett on his head. Spinning slap there from Crazy Steve, but he misses. Oh, Everett caught. It seems that Xavier is very determined to try and make Andrew Everett tap out. Off the ropes goes Crazy Steve, running knees. Takes him down, but caught into a DDT. Everett stands Steve straight back up, but turns his attention to Xavier. Everett in the corner now. Oh, God, everyone's swinging and not quite landing, but Xavier landed with that drop kick. Goes for another, but again misses. Crazy Steve went for the pin. Just a 1 count and Everett kicked out. Knock up and now strikes to the face. Here we go off the ropes. Spinning kick to the ribs. Caught Dragon Screw leg whip there from Xavier, and a mini Dragon Screw leg whip from Andrew Everett on the floor. Crazy Steve those up, looked like he was going for a Paradise Lock, but got caught. Nice kick to the spine. Oh, Insiguri attempt, doesn't land. Got into another double stomp, and then Steve gets one as well. Oh my God! That ripcord knee strike there from Xavier. Crazy Steve might have been going for the King Kill 33 there, but he decided against it. But he's now got the chicken wing. He's got the chicken wing on Everett. Xavier not breaking it up. So Xavier being smart there. Oh, but standing sliced bread into a little dragon screw. There's that victory roll to another double stomp. The ropes they go. And again, there's that mini little dragon screw again. Andrew Everett's throwing that considerably here. Interesting that he's going for that, trying to keep these two guys down. He worked the legs and it works. Oh my God, face crusher! Scooping a slam there from Everett, nearly sent Xavier out of the ring, but not quite a cutter. Xavier again, thinking of something. These guys looking like they're wanting to do something high risk, but not quite going for it. They don't quite have the space of the room, but Steve there biting away at Everett, who's now bleeding. The big dog is bleeding. Double team attempt, but no. Everett dragged out. But caught into a drop toe hold there with Steve. And go hold up. Everett, go for a choke slam! No! Everett might be going for those big choke slams. Choke slamming fools all day and all night. But caught into, nice! It was sort of an Insiguri drop kick type double team. Thrown to the corner. Crazy Steve follows him in. Steve, what's Steve going for? Oh, nice elevated face buster to Everett. He was up but groggy. Codebreaker. We saw Liv Morgan use that earlier and that did her incredibly well. Got her a critical victory over Lita. Back and forth, Xavier got the better of that exchange. Crazy Steve keeps going for that rolling slap. Everett just throwing brutal kicks and now forearms. Everett's pissed. Oh, moonsault, but no, Steve dragged Xavier out of the way and locks in a submission. Oh, but caught into a victory roll. 1, 2, 2.9. Steve almost got called. Oh, choke slamming fools. He gets caught with a TNA kick. Go behind, back into the chicken wing, back to the chicken wing. Everett not breaking it up. Oh God, everybody's flipping. Steve throws to the corner. Everett though, backstabber. Stands up Xavier. Caught, big drop kick. Sent him halfway across the ring. Steve with a mist. Steve with a mist. He gets caught. Hurricane around at Everett running off the ropes, but no. Now he's running off the ropes again. Oh my God. Caught running in. Forearms there. Oh, a doctor bomb from Steve. 1, 2. 2.9. Everett's able to kick out of the doctor bomb. Choke slam. Choke slam for the big dog, but gets caught. caught into a super kick. Everyone's throwing it. Drop toe hold now. Another roll through into the double stomp and gets kicked in the head for his troubles. Off the ropes goes Everett. Big Superman punch. This action is fast and furious. It's hard to keep up with. Oh, go behind. German there from Steve. Nice bridge, but gets kicked in the ribs for his troubles. Backstabber again. Or lung blow, whatever you want to call it. Roll through. Steve was thinking he didn't know what to do. Running knees. That's one way of doing it. Oh, drop kick to the back of the head. And everyone's having a good time. Double stop. Oh no, he just got jabbed. There's that running knee again from Steve and a cover. 1, 2, 3. Big victory there from Crazy Steve. Crazy Steve and Xavier move on to take each other on next week one-on-one. Andrew Everett eliminated from this situation. Shame, to be honest. I was kind of pulling for the big dog, I'm not going to lie. But hell of a showing from all three men. That was fantastic. But Crazy Steve and Xavier move on to take each other on in a singles contest next week for the #1 contendership for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Interesting to see who is going to go forward in that one. But before we get to that, and before we have our big main event this evening, we have one more match between. A tag team competition which is coming up next, which has some interesting ramifications. If you noticed recently, there was a freeway contest that involved CM Punk and Tajiri. It also involved Chris Jericho. CM Punk and Tajiri seemed to take a big disliking to each other in that match. They got kind of brutal from time to time. So it's been booked for next week that in the main event, CM Punk will take on Tajiri one-on-one. And it'll be a #1 contendership match for the World's Championship to see who's going on to face Martial Law for the title in the future. Don't get confused with tonight's main event. Tonight's main event is not necessarily a #1 contendership. It's just a guaranteed title shot whenever you want it. But we would need a #1 contender, which is what next week will be. But before we get to next week with Punk and Tajiri, tonight Punk and Tajiri are having a tag team contest where they're picking their own partners to try and outdo the other, so to speak. So, interested to see who they've picked for their tag team partners, but wait right where you are, folks. We're going to find that out next. Here we go, folks. Big tag team competition. Tajiri and CM Punk. They've decided to bring partners to the show tonight. Who have they brought? Coming out first, ladies and gentlemen, we have got Tajiri, and he has brought an old tag team partner of his and an old rival of CM Punk's. He's brought William Regal. William Regal and Tajiri, former tag team champions, an unlikely duo that ended up becoming incredibly successful and liked each other very much. It's interesting. It's nice to see them back together again. And who has CM Punk brought? Oh! Punk has brought an old friend of his own and an old rival of his own, and at the same time it feels kind of like a counter pick to William Regal. William Regal's protege, ladies and gentlemen, is Bryan Danielson, who's brought himself the Yes Movement look back with the long hair and the beard. Interesting to see this. Team GOAT versus Regal and Tajiri, but here we go. Punk and Tajiri are starting things off against each other now. Insecurity from Punk. These two took a bit of a disliking to each other in that freeway contest recently, and they've got differences to settle. Off the ropes, big wheel kick from Tajiri. Duck poke to the eyes, goes for another wheel kick, but Punk ducks it. Aware of all there to get out of the way. And Punk, nice, Indian Deathlock. But nope, Tajiri escapes and a tag into Bryan and a tag into Regal. This is something that I wasn't expecting to see. William Regal and Bryan Danielson, but Danielson's already locking his submissions on Tajiri. Regal, go behind, dropping Danielson on his head. Very similar gear. Dragon screw there to Regal. Regal throws Danielson off the ropes. These two are going to know each other incredibly well. Said William Regal, one of the biggest influences and one of the big main trainers of Bryan Danielson. Famously, Bryan Danielson is trained by Shawn Michaels and William Regal. Not at the same time. That would be an interesting... Could you imagine that wrestling school? Bumping into each other there. Regal goes for a forearm, but no. Regal and Punk, no strangers to each other. Go back to around, I believe, 2008, and those two had an incredible rivalry. Tags into Tajiri, and here we go. Double suplex from Regal and Tajiri, sending Punk to the floor. Tajiri having fun, having a good time. Just gets out of the ring to get a chair. Tajiri bringing his ECW roots in here, but scoop slam from Punk, dropping Tajiri on that chair. Tajiri stood up now. Punk just kicks him in the ribs. Little kick, snap suplex though from the Japanese buzzsaw. Dragging Punk out. Both men go for forearm strikes, but do not land him. But now back and forth they go. Tajiri gets the better of the exchange. Not really surprising. Tajiri is an incredible striker. Arguably one of the best in the world. Being the best in the world. Bryan Danielson, big drop kick. I suppose you could turn around and say Punk also at one time was considered the best in the world. You could probably say that about all four of these men actually. At some point in time, their argument could have been made that they were the best in the world. Arguments could be made. Regal off the ropes, but Regal knee to counter Bryan there. And a chin lock now into Danielson, working on that poor neck of his. Everyone knows it. It's no secret. Oh, nice. Dragon Sleeper style bow and arrow. But a capture suplex from Regal, dropping Danielson. Retreats the tag into Tajiri. Smart. Regal ring veteran here. Regal's not going to let himself get worn out, and neither is Tajiri. Oh god, discus forearm from Danielson. And here goes Punk. Danielson and Punk though at the same time, not also going to let each other get worn out. Tajiri just throws Danielson out of the way. He's like, nope, don't want it. Want Punk. Kicks Punk down and then tags back into Regal. Both men get dropped. Punk now suplex there to Regal. Thought he might have been going for a Falcon's Arrow, but he decided against it. Hip toss again from Punk. Fought back going for that chair. Swinging neck breaker. Punk's hitting him with all the hits. Oh, got him up. GTS! GTS already in the cover. 1, 2, but Regal kicks out of it. Tags into Danielson. Regal kicking them both down. Regal probably needs to make a tag. He's just taking a GTS. But Regal now. Power of the punch! Power of the punch instead, but gets caught by Danielson. Danielson's going up top. Might have been thinking flying headbutt, but no. Again, couches him, tosses him over. A lot closer. Diving headbutt! He wanted him closer. He knew what he was thinking. And a cover after the flying go. No, kick down from Tajiri. And just runs into forearm strikes. Tajiri thrown out of the way. Danielson again with that capture style suplex. And diving headbutt again to Regal. That was square on the noggin. Both men have got to be kind of concussed after that. Well, now Tajiri and Punk are legal again. Danielson kicks Regal's head off. The ropes goes Punk, but Regal gets in the way, allowing Tajiri to take advantage. Running stomp to the spine. Scooping a slam again from Punk, dragging Tajiri out. Off the ropes, he goes elbow drop. Gets caught with kicks to the ribs. Tajiri off the ropes, running stomp again. And Tajiri into a Muta lock. Danielson straight in there to break that up. He knows how devastating that move can be. Ooh, snap suplex there from Tajiri. Danielson goes back to his corner. Tajiri tags back into Regal. Here they go, but Punk throws Tajiri to the corner and gets caught with a low blow. Regal with a nice half and half. Caught now, thrown off the ropes and a forearm. Yep, that's where you hit him, really. Goes him up, Regal goes for Tajiri. And then Punk goes for Danielson. Double suplex from Tajiri and Regal. Low blow from Regal. Tajiri with a frog splash to the spine of Danielson. And kicks to the ribs. Very similar to Danielson's offense, to be honest. And here we go, strike for strike. Tajiri and Danielson back and forth. Danielson gets the better of it. And back into that dragon sleeper style surfboard stretch. That's an easy one to say. Tags into Regal. Double drop kick from Regal and Tajiri. Go behind. William Regal, Regalplex. 1, 2, 2.9, and Danielson just kicked out of the Regal Plex. Danielson with a counter-style suplex, ties William Regal all up in a bow, and Regal just about kicked out. Tags back into Tajiri. Both Regal and Danielson throwing really complex tied-up submissions. Double Inzi drops William Regal. Tajiri was going for the buzzsaw kick, and Punk saved Danielson there. Elbow drop to the spine. Lama he stroll from Punk, but no, he was in the ropes. Tajiri, strike combination. Reverses the whip. Oh, he's got him tied up in the corner, and Tajiri just working on those thighs of Punk. Oh, but Punk now, nice shot, elbow right to the head. Enziguri goes for it again, but no, doesn't land it. Here comes William Regal. Countered by Tajiri and a jumping knee. Really took Punk's head off. Regal's got the chair. No, Regal go behind. Back suplex, dropping Punk high on his shoulders and his neck. Regal off the ropes, but no, Punk recovers just quick enough. It's thrown to the corner. Regal might be going for something, but we're not quite sure. But now back and forth kicks for uppercuts. Big roundhouse kick there for Punk. Tags in Danielson. Tags into Tajiri. And here we go. All four men in the ring. Tajiri is the only one on his feet there. He's standing everybody up instead. Strike contest. Not strike contest, strike combination. Oh God, drop kick and jumping heel kick. Tajiri fixes his pants. Goes up top, frog splash again to the spine of Danielson. Stands him up. Open core to a knee bar. Danielson with a knee bar. Regal's there to break it though. Thrown off the ropes. And again, everybody's just colliding. Jawbreaker from Danielson. Big drop kick. Danielson dragging Tajiri out. What's he thinking? Tags back into Punk. Oh, but kicked out of the knee. Punk slams him down. Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice to Tajiri. Anaconda Vice. William Regal's rushing in to try and break it and gets it just in time. And Danielson headbutts him and screams in his face. But Tajiri with a chair shot. Tajiri up top. Frog splash. No, kick out very quickly. Octopus hold from Tajiri. Octopus hold. Danielson quickly breaks it. Go behind, big drop kick to the back of Tajiri's head. Regal powered the punch to Punk. That's a lot of P's. Sorry for the popping in the microphone. Back to the octopus stretch. And Danielson again breaks it very quickly. Smart move. Go, both men kick down. Punk's following Regal into that corner. He's like, you getting away from that. And Tajiri again goes for that octopus stretch. And Regal's able to run interference and low blow Danielson. But Punk got out of it. Punk! GTS! Regal just dropped Danielson on his head. But it was a GTS and Regal realises it. Yeah, you're a smart man, really. Smart man, Willie. Punk, no DDT! Spiking Tajiri there. Tags back into Danielson. Oh God, running knee from Danielson. The knee plus. I believe he refers to it. Oh, I don't even know what he calls it anymore. It's a running knee. Yes, yes. Go behind, go. William Regal goes low. Go, Regal goes low. And the Regal stretch to Danielson. Tajiri runs interference, but Punk throwing strikes to take him out. Oh God, Danielson's up. Regal quickly got out of the way of whatever Danielson was thinking, so he had to come up with a new plan. Capture suplex from Regal. These two teams are not laying up. We know that Regal Plex. That's what I was trying to say. What a stroll. God. Oh God. It was almost too much. Back suplex again. This match is insane. I love it. Tagged back into Punk. And here we go. Double into William Regal. Drops him. Yes. I'm kind of puckered Tajiri like, no, we're just going to kick the hell out of each other. Big roundhouse from Tajiri. Tajiri's got that chair. Swing and a miss. Nobody gets caught. Sit out powerbomb on the chair. Stacked high. 1, 2, 3. Tajiri got the pin over Punk. Good God. That was a hell of a tag team match. I know going in this was meant to be about Punk and Tajiri, but William Regal and Bryan Danielson really made good showings for themselves there. That was something else. But that's interesting that that's now where we're going to leave it, heading towards their massive one-on-one number 1 contendership match between Tajiri and Punk next week. Tajiri actually got the victory over Punk tonight. But we're not done yet tonight, folks. We have one more match. The special mini 8-man style Royal Rumble, so to speak. Or should I say 8-man Royal Rumble style Battle Royal, where the winner will get a championship match of their choosing at a time and place of their choosing. Stay right where you are, folks. That match is coming up next. And here we go, folks. The 8-man timed Battle Royal Rumble style seasonal, so to speak, for a future championship of the winners choosing at the time that they choose to take it. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be made up of people who are known for winning Royal Rumbles. Ladies and gentlemen, the start of this match, oh my god! We're starting with Hulk Hogan and Triple H. Famous racist Hulk Hogan. And man who has recently been screwed over by almost his entire family, Triple H. So, interesting that they're both here. But every 5 minutes on the counter in the bottom corner, you'll have seen it going up. Every time we hit a 5-minute interval, that's when a new entrant will come in. And there is only 2 ways to be eliminated in this. Only 2 ways. The only way to be eliminated is thrown over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor, or you just straight up quit. Those are your 2 choices of being eliminated from this match. Quit or be thrown out. Thrown into the corner there from Hogan, throwing Triple H into the corner. Triple H now stalling suplex. Hogan landed on the floor, but Hogan's not eliminated. I suppose he didn't quite get thrown out properly, but both men are fighting on the floor, interestingly. Oh wait, pedigree from Triple H again. Triple H has thrown that pedigree so many times already. He wants Hogan out of this, and I don't blame him, I kind of do too. Come on, Triple H, throw him out. This might be the only time in this entire match I'm pulling for you, Triple H, but throw Hogan out. And here we go, back and forth they go, big strikes. Triple H gets the better of the exchange, and goes for Hulk Hogan's shitty little knees, with the figure 4. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan slams Triple H down though. Got that kendo stick in hand, but no, big strikes to the head from Hogan, dropping Triple H. Brings him out, we're almost at the next entrance. Hogan, atomic leg drop! And Triple H no-sold the leg drop of doom. Triple H don't care. I ain't selling that shit. There we go, drops him down. Comes up, and here's the next entrant. Entrant number 3, ladies and gentlemen, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Entrant number 3, what? Already just throwing Triple H away and cause right after Hogan. I think Austin, the 2-man power trip now, kind of teaming up on Hogan. They want him out, and I don't blame him. They're trying to make him quit. Hogan just pushing to the floor. I'm kind of bad that Hogan is still here. I would have thought that they'd have thrown him out by now, but oh, there we go. Triple H and Austin cannot coexist for very long. Big strikes. All 3 of these men, major legends in the industry. No matter what's happened previously between certain ones of them. And Hogan, but a stunner! There goes Hogan. Probably the most he's ever sold anything in his life. Hogan, a rake to the eyes. Hogan throwing Triple H to the corner, and Austin! Oh, Hogan holds on. Triple H going for that stalling suplex again, and Austin, that drives Austin to the floor, but not eliminated. No, but Hogan's now eliminated. Triple H just threw him out. Kind of thankful for that. Goodbye, Hulkster. Now I can relax a little bit in this match. I don't mind so much who wins from here. Big knee drop from Triple H. And here we go, Triple H again going for that pedigree. He's been throwing it a lot tonight. He should have thought, you know what, screw it, just throw my major moves out there consistently. Another 2-man power trip battling backwards and forwards. Big suplex from Triple H. Could you imagine what Triple H could do with a championship match of his choice at a time and place of his choice? Austin doesn't want that to happen. Knowing Stone Cold, he'd just be like, yeah, screw it, next week. But here you go, Steve. Caught again into that suplex. Not sent to the floor this time. And here comes entrant number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the rated R superstar. It's Edge. Entrant number 3 was entrant number 4. What am I talking about? And Edge straight away running in with an impaler. Triple H goes right for a figure 4 leg lock on Austin. And Austin's bad knees. Edge got behind there. Oh, streaking to the knees. Triple H takes him out again. Edge with the hip lock. One up, thrown off the ropes, but Edge holds on. Big rebound clothesline. And another one from Triple H. And Triple H again going for those knees. He's trying to exploit the give-up option. He wants Austin to submit. Maybe he thinks throwing Austin out of the ring is going to be difficult. Austin has won 3 Royal Rumble matches, more than anyone else in history. Brainbuster though, drop him on that shitty little neck. Stack of times you call a neck. Austin, big suplex, takes Edge over. And just scoops onto Triple H. Triple H falls to the floor, but he's still not eliminated. Austin follows him out. And now a big swinging chair, but misses. Triple H. Oh god, pile driver from Triple H on the floor. Edge is just standing back and watching this. Edge being the smart one. Well, the 2-man power trip are beating each other down. Well, Triple H beating Austin down with that chair. Edge just having a good time. Just recuperating, staying fresh. Being smart about it. Whereas Austin and Triple H pretty much trying to kill each other. Big chair shot again to the spine, and another one. This time Triple H is getting beaten down with a chair. Austin stunner on the floor. And gets back into the ring and swings at Edge. Yeah, Edge, you were actually incredibly intelligent there. Edge splash, but Triple H just moves Austin out of the way to mount him. And again going for those knees. Triple H has got a game plan for Austin. Wants to take those legs out. Oh, and here comes entrant number 5, I believe. Austin's just been eliminated. Entrant number 5, the head of the table, the tribal chief himself. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Roman Reigns. He just got dropped by a clothesline. Oh, Triple H holds on. Can't believe Austin got eliminated. Triple H is still here. Sit out powerbomb though from Edge. Triple H throws Edge into the corner. Oh god, shoot headbutts from Roman. Roman though gets drop kicked by Edge. Triple H is in there with 2 Kings of the Spear. And he's just going to do another stalling suplex to Edge. And all the blood rushed to his head. And working those legs. I mean, hell, it weakened Austin enough that Austin got eliminated. So maybe there's a method in Triple H's madness. Pedigree to Edge. Even though it wasn't Triple H that eliminated Austin, it was Edge who did. Maybe Trips is pissed at Edge for that. Oh god, did you see that? Edge was coming off the ropes, rebounded right to a chair shot. Multiple strikes at Edge, quick jab. And Triple H just throwing right hands. Nobody's business. Right hands, knees, Triple H just throwing everything. Pedigree! Pedigree! No, Roman gets away from it. Oh my god! Modified Michinoku driver there from Roman. Pile driver from Triple H onto the chair. Onto Edge's shitty little neck. Is there anybody in this match that doesn't have a really shitty neck? No, Reigns. Reigns doesn't yet. Oh god. That's right, Triple H never broke his neck, did he? It's Triple H's legs and his quads that are the problem. There goes Edge. Triple H is still in this. Triple H started it at number 2. And he's still going. Impressive that he's still going. He's got to be like over halfway by now. Or about halfway. Oh, but clothesline. And here comes the Viper. Randy Orton. Orton quite right, clotheslines Reigns, drops him. And Orton with an angle slam. We haven't seen Orton in PTW for a long time. We haven't seen Reigns in PTW for a long time. We haven't seen Triple H in PTW for a long time, actually. I think we've seen Triple H most recent. But jabbed right into the nose. Orton, yeah, there's your toe touch. And there's a headbutt. And a headbutt again. The Tribal Chief is coming to play tonight. Exploder there from Randy. And a scoop slam. Oh god, just multiple strikes with chairs. Reigns didn't go down, but Triple H did. Triple H has got to be getting tired now. He's been here for a while. Been here since the opening bell. That's 22 minutes in game. out of kayfabe. Putting a Triple H, a big jab to the face. Oh God! Big bump there to the back. All the collisions there. Reigns goes low. No disqualifications. Why the hell? No! Trips is gone. Trips held on for a very long time. Very impressive showing for Triple H. RKO attempt from Orton. It's kind of poetic that the person who was able to eliminate Triple H was a former protege of his. And here we go. Mounted punches there from Reigns, but Orton escapes from it. Orton off the ropes. Running knee drop to Reigns. And now a chin lock. Classic Randy. In a match like this, Randy needs a rest hold. But there's a low blow and Randy goes for an ankle lock. Interesting strategy from Orton. Goes wide attempt but misses, but he connects with a jab. And here we go. Strike for strike. Overhead. Throwing punches at each other. Reigns gets the better of that exchange. And Reigns now just trying to beat down on Randy. He's a few seconds away from the next entrant. Oh, pound the trumpets. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Peacemaker himself, John Cena. Oh God, Cena and Orton in the ring at the same time, and Cena walks right into a suplex. Cena, Orton and Reigns. God, this is a power trio. Jab to the face, and Reigns beating down on Orton. Cena there, and everyone's struggling to take Reigns down, to be fair. Oh God, that might do it. Kendo sticks. Right there from Cena. Cena with the STF. But now Reigns just wants to beat down, but they're fighting over who's going to beat up Orton. It's quite interesting. And Orton's taking advantage of this. Oh, no, he was for a second. Cena went for a shoulder tackle there. Classic John Cena. But no, forearm strike from Randy and a knee drop. Cena with a fisherman. You don't see Cena pull that out. Two off, a knee drop there from Reigns. Right to the ribs. Oh, Reigns back with that modified Michinoku driver again. Oh, double team. Double team. Double concerto. Cena dropped. Oh God. Oh God, spike DDT there from Randy. Oh, Reigns just got eliminated by Cena. Just out of nowhere. Reigns sort of got caught sleeping. Reigns was showing off for a second. He was taunting, and Cena took full advantage of back to the STF from Cena. Escape from Randy. Oh, attitude adjustment from John Cena. Drops Randy Orton. And back to the STF. Cena wants Orton to quit. He wants Orton to quit and walk out of this match, but no, he's not going to. Oh, but he can get eliminated. He gets thrown out. Cena's not done. Cena's following him. I know. John Cena, the lone man standing in the ring right now. Oh, he's not even in the ring. He's out of the ring. Cena's cleared house. And here comes the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. That's not who Cena wanted to see. Dragon screw leg whip from the Heartbreak Kid, and I think Shawn Michaels was the last entrant. So it's going to be John Cena or Shawn Michaels who are going to be getting the title shot. Cena drops Shawn. Goes for a camel clutch, but no. Shawn escapes it. Fisherman, no, just a normal suplex from Cena. Drop Shawn Michaels down. This was a former WrestleMania main event, folks. They had an hour-long match themselves one time. I believe that was in the UK, my neck of the woods. Nice little double underhook suplex there from Cena. Goes for another shoulder tackle, doesn't land it. Shawn grabs him, takes the legs out off the ropes, and a fist drop. Interesting. Cena, another underhook suplex, takes Shawn down, back to a chin lock. Shawn escapes it very quickly. And there's another suplex, dropping Shawn down. Back to the STF. Cena's got a strategy with this, much like Triple H did earlier with the figure four. Michaels always got the advantage right now, goes for an Inzi, but Cena gets out of the way, zones him. Sweet chin music! Right under the chin, and an enziguri. Shawn's building momentum, elbow drop to the back of the head. He's working on Cena's head. Cena tries to slow him down. Cena needs to try and keep the pace slower. Off the ropes, 5-knuckle shuffle, and Shawn straight up. And here we go, big overhead strike from Cena, and chops from Michaels. Michaels gets the better of the exchange. And another chop for good measure. Cena then grabs Shawn by the head, takes him down, back to the STF. Back to the STF, can Michaels survive it? And he can. Hooked up, and now her axe handle strike off the ropes. Another 5-knuckle shuckle, this time to the back of the head. You know, Michaels spike DDT there, and a crossface variant. Goes for his variation of a crossface head to Cena. Cena escapes it though. Attitude adjustment to Michaels, drops him down. Cena just taking a second to catch his breath. He knows that he needs to throw Shawn out of the ring. Pile driver! Could make Shawn quit, but no one's quit so far. Kendo stick to the ribs. Stood up under a kendo stick to the spine. God, Michaels is zoning him but gets caught with a clothesline. Cena's up top. Cena with a diving 5-knuckle shuffle. You don't see that often. And back to the STF. Come on, Shawn, is he going to escape it? He does. Looked up at Cena again. Attitude adjustment. And into the STF. He doesn't go for a... Well, I was about to say he doesn't go for a pin. But he can't go for a pin. Overcut. Pile driver from Michaels. And a chop for good measure. Shawn's up top. Diving elbow, but Cena got up. Cena off the ropes. 5-knuckle shuffle. Oh, caught. Low blow from Michaels. Michaels resorts to going low. And a knee drop, fist drop of his own. Oh, there's a fisherman, but he does a brain buster from Cena and back into the STF. Cena wants Michaels to quit. Cena wants Michaels to quit. But Shawn ain't going to do it. Clothesline of his own. Drags him out. Shawn's going up top again. Goes back for the elbow and he connects this time. Oh, and he's not done. He wanted the second one and he got it. And into a figure 4. Shouts out Triple H from earlier. Cena's able to get away from it though. He's able to escape. But Cena's tired. Cena is worn out. Fastest fisherman suplex in history. Oh, Michaels counters there. Cena was waiting on something. Shawn's up top again and another elbow to the spine and Cena's straight back up. Cena's straight back up. Suplex. Nearly sent Michaels out of the ring. Michaels still there. Got him up. Cena, big drop kick. Shawn's up. Strike to the head by Cena. Cena! Nice! Yoshitonic from John Cena. Caught Shawn. No, Cena powers out. Dragging Shawn into the centre, or closest to the centre. Shawn's up, caught him. Big pile driver onto a chair. Dragging him out now. Stands him to his feet. But no, Cena back again with that Yoshitonic. Michaels, no. Drop toe hold from Cena. Oh, I thought he might be going for the STF, but he didn't. He waits for Shawn to get up. Interesting strategy. Shawn grabs the leg. Dragon screw leg whip. Shawn's thinking sharpshooter. No, but Cena was in the ropes. Another dragon screw leg whip. Shawn's up top again. Elbow drop. Dropping it right on Cena's ribs. And another one. Shawn thinking maybe he'll try and throw Cena out here, but no, he doesn't. Cena, fastest fisherman suplex. Dragging him out. What's he thinking? Cena's thinking attitude adjustment. And into the STF. But Shawn's in the ropes. Shawn his feet in the ropes. Jabs Cena right in the nose there and drops him. Shawn's showing off. Big into the back of the head. And into that crossface that Shawn's been throwing tonight. And that's it. That is it. John Cena just gave up. Mr. Hustle, loyalty, respect, Mr. Never Give Up just tapped out to Shawn Michaels. And the crossface. The only man who was not thrown out of the ring with both feet hitting the floor. The only man who quit and walked out of the match. My God, but this means that Shawn Michaels gets a championship match of his choosing at a time and place of his choosing. That's going to be big, folks. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. It's been a genuine pleasure, as per usual. Like, comment, subscribe. You all know the drill. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.